Tensions are rising in a Pennsylvania Senate race where some Democratic election officials in Philadelphia and 3 other counties are openly defying recent court rulings on counting ballots. One county official saying in a commissioner's meeting, precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore. A close Senate race has been called by the AP in favor of Republican challenger Dave McCormick over incumbent Senator Bob Casey. But some efforts to defy court orders to count certain ballots are looking like an anti-democratic process, according to the Washington Post editorial board. Despite a ruling from Pennsylvania's Supreme Court ahead of the November 5th election, which required that provisional ballots be signed in 2 places and that mail-in ballots must be dated, Democratic leaders in several counties are challenging those mandates. The AP reported 4 counties as having voted to count mail-in ballots in question. Lawyers for Democratic Senator Bob Casey, who's trailing McCormick by about 24,000 votes, called for the action. Nearly all of these 7 million ballots cast have already been counted. Casey, however, is entitled to request a recount due to the narrow margin.
I think we all know that precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. So for me, if I violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it.
The issue over counting mail-in ballots and provisional ballots has been a contentious one. It's gone through multiple lower courts in the state, with the state Supreme Court ruling it illegal to count ballots lacking the formally required signatures and dates for the 2024 election. The state Supreme Court is made up of 5 Democrats and 2 Republicans. Local Democrat officials say the bench got it wrong and is invalidating votes over clerical errors. The Post editorial board wrote, "The mere attempt to defy judicial rulings is corrosive to democracy and invites similar behavior in future elections. Democrats would surely protest if a Republican commissioner made the same statement to justify tipping the scales for their party's Senate nominee, and they would be right. Elections need rules established in advance of the voting, and those rules must be applied equally and consistently." While most results this election cycle were accepted, 3 candidates have not yet conceded despite races called. That includes Casey in this Pennsylvania Senate race, Republican Senate candidate Kari Lake in Arizona, and Republican Senate candidate Eric Hovde in Wisconsin. Thanks for watching our news update. For more stories that matter to you, download the Straight Arrow News mobile app or visit us online at san.com.